afternoon. Now, before I have anyone who's not familiar with the term antihero ask, basically, I'm gonna just put it as simple as this. It's a good person doing a good thing, but in the wrong way. I'll explain. An anti-hero would be someone like the new Venom in the new cinematic movies, where he's obviously getting rid or not getting rid. I guess you could say getting rid, but he's fighting the villains, but he's killing them instead of like the usual lock them up, put them away, and then wait for them to break out shit that's been working for years. But that's today's topic. We're going to talk about how I think anti-heroes are better than the regular superheroes. And those who are familiar with the concept, he's just going to say, oh, well, they just killed the villains. That's how they're automatically better. That's not 100% true. I mean, that's what they do. But that's not the whole reason why I say they're better. Not only do they get rid of the supervillains, but they also, don't basically have a target on their back. Like, for example, Iron Man. Everyone knows who Iron Man was. He told the whole world who he was. He said, I am Iron Man. And then later on, he had a family. He had a wife and a daughter. Now, say Thanos didn't happen, or they did stop him before he snapped away half the universe, and another villain decided, well, I know who Iron Man is Tony Stark. I also know that he has, some type of family. Maybe I can go after them to get to him, and I can get whatever I want that I desire. Now, you could also argue that, since they're a hero and they know that they don't have a secret, and they know that their identity has been revealed to the world, and they have a family, they're gonna try and protect them as best as they could. That's true, because you have supervillains who are as smart as Iron Man or Batman, and they got secret they got these high-tech protections. Iron Man has over 40 Iron Man suits that all have their special uniqueness to them. He learns from his mistakes, so anytime he fails on something, he learns for the next time and does better. Batman, he has a lot of defenses in the Batcave and even in Wayne Manor, and it's so even if they could try and mount an attack on him, if they knew who they were, they would probably fail. But compared to an anti-hero who no one knows who they are directly, the cops don't know who they are, people don't know who they are, their identities are held a secret, they're not going to try and go after them. Well, they are, but they're not going to try and take over try and steal their family, kill their family, or anything like that, because they don't know who they are. So what are they going to try and do? The best thing they can try and do is find them and then hope that they find them fast enough. So that's one thing that anti-heroes have over superheroes, that they don't have anything holding them back. They don't work with anyone and they don't work for anyone. So therefore, they don't have anything that slows them down. And going back to what I said earlier, I mean, sure, you get rid of, they kill villains. And I'm all for that to an extent. I believe that, actually, nah, I don't think I should say that, so I don't get them age restricted. But regardless, I'll type it out and y'all know who I'm talking about. But I think those type of people should be assassinated or whatever. But I don't think anyone should just get killed for the littlest crime. With Red Hood, he made a pact, no killing women or kids, something Superman should learn. But if you got someone like the Joker, who is just running amok and killing and blowing up hospitals, nuking a whole city and stuff like that, I think it should get rid of him. And I think Batman should learn that. Now, I like Batman a lot. He's one of my favorite superheroes, and I respect his moral. If don't kill anybody because you're no better than the villains. But at the same time, you have to draw the line at okay, this dude isn't worth it, and then this dude is, because his whole thing is not only should I kill him because does that make me a hypocrite, but I believe villains can be reformed. If you have someone like Two-Face, I can see that, because he just has split personality disorder because he got half his face burned. Someone like I guess the Penguin, even he's a crime boss, so that one's a little iffy. But we talk about someone like, I don't know, the Joker, Darkseid, any of those type of villains who don't care and just wants to destroy everything, you gotta get rid of them. There is no reforming for them. Darkseid literally enslaved the whole planet for his own thing. Joker is so messed up in the brain. He blew up a whole city, which caused Superman to kill him, and that started injustice. He blew up a hospital. He killed one of Batman's closest friends, and he also does unspeakable things to Harley Quinn that even Batman would have to agree is kind of messed up. And Red Hood makes a good point of this when him and Bruce was talking. And I'll actually play the clip right here from that Batman animated movie Under the Red Hood.
You're becoming a crime lord.
Yes. You can't stop crime. That's what you never understood. I'm controlling it. You want to rule them by fear. But what do you do with the ones who aren't afraid? I'm doing what you won't. I'm taking them out.
So if we take all these factors into account, that anti-heroes don't have anyone holding them back, they also don't have the people like praising them and are holding them on a higher pedestal, so they have to do better by the people. They also don't have the authorities directly looking for them, and on top of all else, they actually succeed on getting the danger out of the way of the innocent. Compared to heroes, where they don't kill anybody unless they're the Avengers, but they weren't organic. They are being protected by Shield, and how well did that go? And they also have the people looking out for them and like saying like all these great things about us. And now since they're on such a high of a pedestal, they have to prove themselves. And then, like I said, Tony Stark revealed his identity to the world. So now he has people had people gunning for his family and stuff like that. I mean, Pepper had a suit as well, but she's not as experienced as Tony was. So they could have like wore her down or anything if they were smart enough. So out of all those factors, I think the title stands to reason. Heroes are better, or anti-heroes are better than regular superheroes. And villains, nah, don't be a villain. Don't be a bad person. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's my rant. I have nothing else to say. Bye.